It's recording.
Greetings, Metal Max. I'm coming at you backstage at Boss Meadery, and I am now joined by Eddie from the band Something Is Waiting. He's the lead vocalist, aka frontman. How's it going, man?
Hey, Max, how are you? Good to see you.
I'm great.
Awesome.
First of all, I want to say the set that you guys put on tonight was real amazing, and I've seen so many amazing sets in my time. This one, however, I don't know what could easily top it.
Oh, that's a bold statement. We're the best set probably everyone here tonight has seen ever. No, we love coming to Madison. It's awesome. Last time we were here, we played a venue called Barley Pop, and it was great. And this venue is really cool. It's a meadery. We don't have any meaderies in Chicago. I think this is the first meadery I've ever been in. We've been plenty of breweries out there, but everyone here rules, and bands ruled that we played with. So awesome! Thanks for coming out.
Absolutely. Now
there's a man coming with a Bongzilla shirt.
Some sort of interview or
Yes, it is.
We played with Bongzilla in Chicago when they came through.
I happen to know.
They're from Madison.
Yes, and I happen to know their frontman pretty well.
That band whooped so much ass, and I don't know when we played with them, but it was a year and a half, 2 years ago or whatever. But that band's great, man. It was awesome. And me and our drummer Iden's other band when we were kids growing up, we played with Bongzilla fucking twice at a venue called the Fireside Bowl in Chicago, which is no longer a venue. But so I played with Bongzilla 3 times in my life.
Nice. So, yeah, let's talk about
Bongzilla.
No. We need to talk about your band. Something Is Waiting.
Sure, let's do it.
So,
I think I know more about Bongzilla, but I think I know a good amount about Something Is Waiting.
okay. Well, yeah. So Something Is Waiting. Now, you guys have been together for how long now? How long?
I think we just had our 4-year anniversary.
4 years.
We played our first show 4 years ago at a place called Reggie's in Chicago, and it was the night before Thanksgiving. And since then, we've played not countless shows, but a fucking lot of shows. And we've had 2 LPs out. Our first LP is actually getting re-released on vinyl through our record label called Learning Curve, and that's coming up. We're actually announcing it next week. But when it comes down to it, 2 records, 2 full lengths, and 4 years as a band.
That's awesome. Yeah. So now describe the sound that you guys have. I already know what it sounds like, but there are people out there who may not be too familiar with what you guys play. So
We're kids of the '90s. It's wrapped in a noise rock package. Bands like Helmet, Unsane, that aggressive tip of noise rock. There's a healthy dose of grunge in it. We have, if you're into like that 90s groove stuff like a White Zombie or Pantera, it's in there. We do have a healthy dose of the 80s, whatever glam sleaze scene, if you will. Bands like Guns N' Roses, early Motley Crue, stuff like that. Yeah, so like when it comes down to it, it's pretty much a hodgepodge, but and also there's a heavy dose of hardcore in it as well.
Oh yeah.
I
was gonna say I could actually even hear a little bit of a earlier pre-Nevermind Nirvana in there too.
Totally. I think my favorite Nirvana record is the Bleach record, and yeah, just like the meat and potatoes, primitive Nirvana is what I'm personally into. But if you talk with all the people in our band, I mean, we're always in a case where we're all very diverse of what we're into. Like our guitarist, I think, like I said on stage, actually, coincidentally, that his favorite band's Deftones, and that's not a fucking lie. That is his favorite band, and I don't like that band at all. But when it comes down to it, it's good that we have that diverse palette, because then we get all these little things going on, in our band.
Diversity is very important in the world of metal music.
Definitely.
Metal and hard rock. And if you get right down to it, I think, one of the best things about you guys is like imagine if Helmet started in this day and age, and they would fit in very comfortably with bands like Lamb of God, Shadows Fall, and pretty much any metal band that's out there right now, especially like Korn and Deftones.
I wish, what's funny is I listened to Shadows Fall recently, and they're not doing it anymore, but Lamb of God obviously is killing it, but I wish Shadows Fall was actually back doing it. Ironically enough that you mentioned all those bands, I just saw Helmet 3 weeks ago in Chicago. I've seen them a bunch live, and that band is so good live. And I think it's funny with that band that they haven't really. I think the younger crowd hasn't really embraced them like a lot of these throwback bands. But when it comes down to it, that venue was still packed. It was great. Yeah, but Love Helmet. I mean, like, in all those bands, I think that you kind of touched on something, which is like, if it's good, you're going to be able to exist in all types of generations and times, because if your songs are good, it's kind of timeless. You know, it's hard to write good songs, basically. So.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, now you said you have 2 albums that are out already. Are you guys working on any ideas for the 3rd album? Talk about that.
Sure. We are writing new songs for the 3rd one right now. Knives to Throats right now. We have said to each other that we're recording again in the spring of 2020. I think we'll actually be able to hit that, and that'll be our 3rd full length, and we're stoked about that. Usually our full lengths, if anyone listens to us out there, everyone will know it, that they're basically 30 minutes of music. No more, no less, and our songs usually last about 3 minutes each. And I think this will pretty much be the same. So as far as, you're not going to get 60 minutes of music from a full length from us ever.
Okay.
But that's what you're going to expect. So I think that we're going to be in the studio in spring of 2020 recording the 3rd full length.
Now, how many songs do you have that are currently written right now?
One? Or no, wait. There's been 2.
Okay.
And I know that sounds lame, but don't worry. They come really quick with us, because we're like a meat and potatoes band where once you get it, you sort of get it. So I'm pretty confident that what's going to happen is we're going to get all this shit in, get this shit done, and be in the studio by 2020. It's great.
Now let's wrap it up with a more humorous question.
Oh, yeah?
What do you think Santa's bringing you guys for Christmas?
Santa usually brings me a lot of stuff I don't want, and a lot of stuff that I can't return upon getting it, which sucks. You know what's funny is I'm going to get a bunch of Old Navy bullshit, and I know that, and then I'm going to go there the next day and try to return it, and then what's going to happen is they're going to say, oh yeah, we'll give you $1 for this shirt, or whatever, that whole thing, and it's going to suck. But what Santa could bring me, which he's not going to bring me, is cardigan sweaters, because I collect them and I wear them all on stage, and they are rank, and I destroy them, and I leave them behind at venues, and that's basically it. So besides that, I'll basically get nothing. But I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. Everyone in metal band says their favorite holiday is Halloween. Mine's Christmas.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, by the way, another thing too is we're playing, which is awesome. We're playing the Saturday before Christmas at this venue called Reggie's from Macabre. It was like sort of this legendary Chicago band, their holiday show. So I'm stoked on that. And then we're in a case where we're playing actually New Year's Eve in Chicago. So those are my 2 Christmas presents.
Well, hey, what more did you ask for there? Well, I want to thank you, Eddie, for
Great
taking
meeting
the
you.
time out to chat with us here on MetalMax.com. And like I said, you know, next time you're in Madison, you know, hit me up. We'll make sure that there's a lot more new stuff to talk about. Hopefully, they'll probably be in the latter stages of the next album.
Madison rules. We love Wisconsin Dells. Shout out to Milwaukee, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks, Max.
All right. This is MetalMax.com.